Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So today we do get to rank up another champion, and I'm quite sure that this is going to be taking a 7-star to rank 2. And this is also like a bit different rank up in the sense that I'm quite happy where most of my roster is. Obviously, I have played this game for a very long time, and also I do buy like July 4th offers and stuff like that. And for most part, almost all of the classes, I'm kind of happy how they are coming along. In science class, I effectively have 2 rank 2s and 2 rank 5s, so that's 4 champions up there. In skill class, it's a similar situation, if not better. I have 4 rank 5s and 1 rank 2, that's not bad. And then in cosmic class, I have 4 rank 5s, no rank 2s as of right now. Tech class, we have a bit less. We have Infamous Iron Man, Nimrod, and Mysterio. So Tech class could do better. Tech class could improve. Tech class is something that I do need to pay a bit more attention as well, I suppose. And Mystic class is doing fine as well because we have America Chavez, Sasquatch, Dr. Doom, and Juggernaut. So that's 4 as well. The class I'm doing by far the worst at is Mutant. And there's kind of like a good reason for it. Not only the fact that I think Mutant class is overall having least amount of super exciting champions. Also, with several of the key mutant champions, I'm kind of in a very big dilemma. Like, I have a rank 4 Domino, and I know for a fact that I won't take up a Domino, but I pulled my 7-star Domino. And if I dupe her, I would immediately want to take the rank 2. To be honest, I'm actually considering taking her up to rank 2, even unduped. Then on similar note, there's Bishop that I definitely want as high rank champion as possible. But again, there's that 7-star, and Bishop's perfectly good unduped, so I would just need to pull him once, and Bishop could be like somebody that I want to rank up automatically. And then we have Archangel, which I will definitely rank up. I just don't necessarily want to do it before end of the current Battleground season. So what do I do? There's Omega Red, whom I like, but not that much. And again, he's not going to be fitting for the next meta. And I did choose to go with the 7-star. So I have Sauron, which I could rank. He definitely does not need duped. But in my case, I'm going to end up going with Storm Pyramid X, who has always been considered as a good, solid champion, just not at the very tippy top. However, 7-star rank 2 power level obviously is, significantly higher than 6-star rank 5. And I also do think that she is quite compatible, kind of sneakily so, with Battlegrounds as a game mode, and especially next set of nodes where I do think her glancing ability might mess with people getting that guaranteed crit node and stuff like that, and critting on her reliably without special attacks. She's probably still not going to be the best defender, but she should also be quite a good attacker for the next meta. And that is obviously because of her massive amount of special attack damage that typically has relatively low amount of crit rate, kind of like Bishop. And everybody is aware that Bishop is going to be great in the next meta as well, due to the fact that, intercept, level 2, dead. I think Storm's going to function pretty much in the same way and will also cover a lot of the same matchups because she's perfectly fine as a core counter because of her energy damage. Doesn't even need to worry about lights or mediums unlike Bishop, and she still has that passive stand mechanic just like Bishop has. And there will likely be quite a few, several other matchups. So let's jump in our Realm of Legends. I do not have Recall Masteries on at the moment, but we're going to give her some random team. That was messing around with my Spider-Man for a bit. Now we have a rank 2 Storm. We need to check out some of the synergies. I do think that the availability accuracy increases. Okay, so wait 1 second. I don't think this does anything. Are these storms? No, Tempest actually. Okay, so I don't think we're gonna need this. do think we're gonna need this. And then what else? Well, we're gonna add in the standard mutants, I suppose. We're gonna put in APOC, who I still have at rank 3. My APOC is still a rank 3 champion. That's kind of funny, a bit, I think. And let's grab a Professor X as well, wherever you are. We might check out if there's any other good synergy for Storm. We might definitely want to check out. I don't think she has any, aside from these two, I don't think there's anything super important. Solar Centurion might be helpful. We're just gonna give her Sorcerer Supreme, I think, just so we can start with the bar of power and make things faster. I think that should be fine. Not gonna bother ramping up Professor X or making her Horseman. I do have improved crit rate on Storm, which is super important. I really wish I had Gambit Relic for this, for sure. And we're gonna go with Lightning Tempest in this fight. I think in most fights I'd still keep it to the Ice Tempest, but in this fight we're gonna go with Lightning Tempest. Just so we can maybe get some stuns going. There we got 3. Sweet. Now I want to push him past one more bar of power. Let's test out level 2, and then we're going to test out level 3 as well. Okay, let's see the damage. And absolutely nothing crit, so that wasn't too exciting. That was not super exciting. Let's try again. I mean, it wasn't awful damage, but by no means that was amazing either. Let's push you past another bar of power. And now we're doing better. So that's a second level 2. And we finally got in some stun. So this wasn't like super impressive, I would say. Oh, whoopsie. I got carried away. And he completely wrecked me up here. That's fine. Let's go for a special 3. Let's try out special 3, because her special 3 hits like crazy. The level 2, when it will crit, it will inevitably do a ton of damage. But let's try out the special 3. A very quick and cheap and easy way to ramp her up more and faster would be to eat a heavy attack. That would significantly improve my amount of my prowess. But for now, come on. Use that special. I don't want to keep them at red, because if they are at 3 bars of power, then I can't gain more prowesses from them. Okay, so now that's cool. I have 7. And how dare you? Ah. There we go. That heavy charge thing is a bit finicky. Because you always get greedy, you always want 100%. That was 229, that's not half bad, but now we have both of our Tempests active. Okay, so we're gonna try this again. So I don't feel like I have presented her in the best light here. So here we go, we got 10 promises, 12 promises. And charge this up. And this is gonna be, well, that's more than enough damage. The last level 2 was a definite overkill. Okay, let's try this again. And then we can bring her in our standard Deadpool testing, I suppose. The biggest weakness of... Oh, I didn't change my Tempest here. Biggest weakness of Storm Pyramid X overall is her health pool. Her health pool is definitely not massive. She does have one of these smaller health pools, which is why I think being 7-star rank 2 kind of compensates for that. Because in between that and the whole glancing shtick, it's not going to be too bad. So here again, we're just going to go for level 3. And then try and finish it with like level 2. So here we go. I was pressing my special attack button. I promised you that I was pressing it. That is going to be a common problem, I think. Because I'm going to get too greedy, because I want to get to 100%. I mean, that was not bad amount of damage. That was certainly not a bad amount of damage. And now, as soon as you do get both Tempests active, your provinces do end up going through the roof, basically. And that's going to be more than enough. So here we go. 260k level 3 damage. Okay, we're going to take off all the synergies, and then we're going to go beat up some Deadpool and that Doc. The book select. I'm still looking for a solid replacement for the Deadpool, because I'd want somebody at like 220 health range. That's like a very basic fight. And I still have not found any kind of like great place where to go for testing. I want basically something similar to Deadpool fight or Captain America, or some very vanilla basic opponent with no meaningful nodes. We're gonna go with Lightning Tempest here. And let's go. Let's see what you can do. And let's get level 2. And then we're just going to drop that level 2. We're gonna get you past 1 more bar of power. You have more than this. And again, that wasn't like super explosive. That really was not super explosive, because none of it crit. Whatever. I think we're just gonna be primarily going for level 3s with her. Because that whether you crit or don't crit is so important for her. If you like get a good crit, fight's over. If you don't, well then you don't. Come on. You can keep your Ice Tempest. And I think in Battlegrounds now, when health matters more, aside from crit me with your best shot meta, pretty much always you want to end up going for level 3. I think, anyways. Actually, that's a good idea. I want to see what her damage output is just building up to level 3 with no synergies, nothing else. I'm gonna get to level 3. And that will be definitely overkill. But this could potentially be, even if it's overkill here, that could be pretty much exactly how Battlegrounds fight looks like. If this kills well. I mean, it should. No? No? I don't know. I thought those I genuinely thought those numbers would be a bit spicier. But that's fine. That's fine. Storm, are you messing with me? Okay, let's try the duck now. We're gonna activate the Lightning Tempest. Do we try level 2 here? I think we're gonna try level 2. Whew. Let's go super quick, super fast. Uh-oh. I did not do that on purpose. Well, now we're obviously gonna get quite a bit of extra. Promise. And that pretty much eliminated him with that, because we got an extra Tempest. This was quickish. There we go. Obviously, far from the best performance. Again, so much depends on that crit. So that is such a big reason why I want to get that Gambit Relic. If I do get my Gambit Relic, Storm Pyramid X is going to be so much more powerful, because then she will definitely get some crits on a special attack, which is so important for her. So, fingers crossed that I get myself a good relic for her. Anyways, let me know what you guys think, and I'm going to catch you guys soon. Bye! Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about